me. Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video with the equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing lit tie. I already know what time it is. Now let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now guys, if you didn't already know, the BRIT Awards took place today in the O2 Arena, and well, the show was kind of all over the place, I'm not going to lie to you. There were some good moments, there were some very, very bad moments, and some things that just made me question why I was even watching, I can't even lie to you. Of course, there was a bunch of different winners in a bunch of different categories, a bunch of highlights that I'm going to break down, and basically, if ADELE was in your category, you might as well have gone home, because she cleaned up these awards like she was mopping at Wendy's. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Now let's go back to my nigga on the floor.
Oh, we're going to break all that down in way more detail, but you already know what you got to do. You just got to like, comment, subscribe to it today. If time drop a banger like this one. And hit that note, because you're in the need. So you can be the first to know when these videos comes out. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Oh boy, where do I start? One of the first performances was with Ed Sheeran performing Bad Habits, and all was seemingly going well until it was ruined by an absolute quack coming on stage and screaming throughout the performance like he was having a prostate exam. Listen to this. Honestly, I didn't know what I was watching. It's like he just escaped from Arkham Asylum and he just ran on stage. Like, what is going on? Who approved this? I don't know how Horrid Henry got on the same stage as Ed Sheeran. Someone let me know.
You get it? Cause I don't.
The next performance was with KSI and Anne-Marie, and again, all seemed to be going well until Anne-Marie got caught slipping by stairs. She can be seen doing the Irish jig, falling down the stairs on stage.
Let's watch my favorite part again, shall we?
Oh boy, not a pretty sight at all. And I think what makes this even more funny is that she actually had someone holding her hand as she was walking down the stairs. And then, I don't know why, but that guy let go of her hand. And as soon as he let go of her hand, like 2 seconds later, she dropped. So we already know that guy's getting fired or he's getting a significant pay cut. But yeah, that was a huge L for Anne-Marie. Kind of reminds me of when Meek Mill suffered the same fate way back when he was falling down the stairs. I don't know, maybe Anne-Marie was listening to I'm a Boss in the car and it all went downhill from there, no pun intended.
Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
As mentioned, KSI was also performing with her, and I can't lie, at first he was kind of absolutely atrocious. You know, he couldn't hold the notes without auto-tune, and it was quite deafening, I'm not going to lie to you. But then, when he performed Holiday, it was actually pretty great. So, I'm not sure why he couldn't sing in the first song, but then he could sing in the next one. I don't know, maybe they gave him a super singer serum whilst he was backstage, I don't know. But the second song, he was good. The first song, he just sounded like carpool karaoke, and not the good kind either.
I'm just saying.
I know, gosh, let's not forget Mo Gilligan. Mo, honestly, you're my guy, and I hate to be hating on a black brother doing big things that you were doing tonight, but Mo Gilligan just wasn't with it. He just shouted his whole way through his performance. It was like he'd been kidnapped, and he was trying to use the volume of his voice to signify that
I'm in danger.
He even messed up to the point where he swore, and, you know, not that I'm the funniest guy out there by any means, but a lot of his jokes weren't really landing. I mean, some did, but more didn't than ones that did, and it was quite obvious when they weren't hitting as well. And he was trying to milk them when they weren't hitting, which kind of made them not hit even more. And it was just a bit cringy, I'm not going to lie to you. In lighter news, we also had an excellent performance from Dave with In the Fire, and he brought out Fredo, Meeks, Get, and Gigs, and they all showed out on stage. So that was really great. And he had all the fire and all the choir. That just rhymed.
I don't care.
And Dave was using a guitar that had fire coming out of it. He was on another level, I'm not gonna lie. And of course, Lil Sims gave another great performance as well. So Dave and Little Sims really held it down in the performances, so I gotta respect it. ADELE performed as well, and she was great, but that kind of goes without saying at this point. Like, when is she not great? Now, in terms of the awards, again, I'm probably only going to go over the ones that we really care about. There's a lot of riff-raff in here that I'm going to fiddle through. Songwriter of the Year was, of course, Ed Sheeran, which, again, goes without saying. He's kind of the GOAT at this point when it comes to songwriting. International Song of the Year went to Olivia Rodrigo with Good For You, and she was actually up against quite a few big names and big songs, so kudos to her. International Group was Silk Sonic with Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. International Artist went to Billie Eilish. I actually thought Rodrigo was going to take that one as well, so that was kind of surprising for me because Billie Eilish ain't really dropped nothing like that, as far as I'm aware. Best Pop and R&B Act went to Dua Lipa, and I guess out of all the people in there, she's probably the most applicable to that category, if that even makes sense. Everyone else in there, it's not really, you know, they ain't R&B. So best hip hop, grime and rap act went to Dave. I did think it was either going to be Dave or Central C, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, that one didn't really surprise me. Best new artist actually went to Lil Sims. I actually thought it was going to be Central C, but Lil Sims has been doing her thing this year as well, so again, kudos to her. Song of the Year, of course, went to Adele with Easy On Me, and she was up against a whole bunch of people. I don't know why they've put so many people in the category, because it's just like, why? But I guess you can say, you know, this song was BRIT nominated, so it kind of makes sense, but it kind of doesn't at the same time. But yeah, any category Adele was in, she was obviously going to win. There was no question, no doubt about it. So it's just like, what was the point in even being there? Like, there's no way you're beating out Adele. Gosh, I think that song's still #1 on Billboard. So yeah, good on her. BRIT's Rising Star was Holly Humberstone. I have no idea who that is, but she looks alright. So good on her. MasterCard Album of the Year went to Adele for 30. And I think it was in this part of the performance where she said that she gets why they changed the gendered categories, but she enjoys being a female. I think I'll put the clip here as well.
I understand why the name of this award has changed, but I really love being a woman and being a female artist. I do.
Actually, I don't give a shit.
So I'm sure Adele's publicists are going to be getting onto her about that. She's probably going to have to make a statement tomorrow clarifying that she meant no offense to people who identify as non-binary and all stuff like that, which, yeah, let's not even get into that. Best group was won by Wolf Alice. I've got no idea who they are. I probably should have gone to D Block, I'll be honest. Who are Wolf Alice? I've got no clue.
I don't know.
I'm sure most of you've got no clue either, but maybe it's a Kanye and Beck situation. That's how I'm feeling right now. And then, of course, Artist of the Year went to Adele. Again, as I said, Adele was sweeping the awards like Hansel and Gretel got swept up in Shrek 2. It's a bit mad. Yeah, overall, I think this was a decent show. There was definitely some questionable things going on in here. Someone needs to get fired for allowing that guy to go on with Ed Sheeran, because, God, what was he doing? He was just giving me nightmares.
Oh my God, he choked.
Honestly, I don't think that gendered category thing really works. Like, it just allowed Adele to just sweep up everything when there was so many other people that could have been acknowledged for what they've done this year. I think, as I said, there should definitely be a way to represent people who identify as non-binary or anything like that in these awards, but I don't think removing gendered categories is the way to do it. I feel like there's a better way that they haven't thought of yet, and that I haven't thought of yet either. I just think there's a better way. I know that sucks me saying there's a better way, but I'm not giving you the better way, but I feel like there's a better way. But yeah, I just don't think it really worked this year. I wasn't a fan of it personally, but I definitely think there should be some way for those people to be recognised for their talents. Now that I've got the politically correct statements out of the way, let me know what you think about this in the comments section down below. Who do you think deserved to win? What was your highlight moment from this award show? You let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. But on the road to 800 subs, you already know what time it is. You can follow my personal IG at the only lit TNT. If you care about what I do, I'm not making these bangers for you. I post updates on Twitter as well, so you might as well follow me on there, because what else are you doing with your life? Absolutely nothing, mate. Stay black, and if you're not black, say whatever race you are. I bet.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing?